So my name is Neil McLennan and I'm the founder of I Play for Peace International Concert for Cooperation. So I Play for Peace came around during the 100th anniversary commemorations of the First World War. The concept of it came from an article I wrote for the Times newspaper as we approached the end of the commemorations. And what we said was, whilst the remembrance in the morning with the silence and the respectful reverence that's given should continue for 100 years more, what else can we do to add to bring more communities to remembrance and communities from across the world? So the concept was born of an afternoon of Remembrance Sunday, having people from across the world all joining together to play the same piece of music at exactly the same time as a symbol that 100 years after the First World War, the world can come together across borders and can cooperate. It's a strong symbol of creativity and cooperation over conflicts. Yeah, Where the Poppies Grow Tall is the music for this year, and Graham Murray has composed a wonderful piece of music. That idea of where the poppies grow tall, not just here in the UK and Scotland, but also the poppy almost growing tall across the world as a symbol of remembrance over 100 years after the Great War finished. The poppy is a symbol of the past, the present and the future. It's a symbol of remembering the sacrifices that have gone before. It's a symbol of veteran support today, and it's a symbol as well looking to the future for peace and connectivity. The whole idea of the poppy is one of remembering the lessons of the past so we don't repeat them in the future. So this year we're partnering with Poppies Scotland and Legion Scotland, and it's very significant that we're doing that. We've worked with both of the charities over many years, but this year they're the main promoters and our main charity working alongside I Play for Peace. It's the 100th anniversary of the poppy, and it's the 100th centenary of Legion Scotland, so it's a really important year, and the piece of music we've chosen this year links directly to the poppy. So absolutely fantastic to working with these charities who do such good work for veterans today. For those who are taking part, the message is thank you. What you're doing is adding to a global community who are demonstrating the power of connecting across borders, demonstrating the power of cooperation, and demonstrating that we don't need to be in conflict in the 21st century. Through music and harmony we can come together, we can think about the past, we can do something in the present, and hopefully leave something for future generations which symbolises peace and remembrance.
My name's Graham Murray, come from sunny Aberdeen. I'm a founder member of the band Palace, a progressive rock band in the 80s who were well known back then, maybe not quite so much now. The inspiration for this and quite a few of the band's tracks was we'd been playing a concert in Holland, and we were travelling overnight to Paris for a gig in Paris, and I got up, it's in a tour bus, so it's a bit like being in a submarine, everybody's in bunks, and got up early morning. It was just getting light, and the first thing I saw when I went to the front of the bus was a massive military cemetery of white crosses, and I was quite stunned by it, astounded by it, given the size of it, the scale of it, and shouted the rest of the guys, and everybody got up, and we sat at the front of the bus for hours watching military cemeteries and white crosses for miles and miles and miles and miles, and it was, I think everybody was quite emotionally struck by the enormity of it. We hear about it, you hear about it in history, you hear about it in films, but when you actually see the scale of it, it's hard to comprehend. I was absolutely humbled by the experience. It was shocking. We hear of the sacrifice, but having seen what I saw on that journey, it brought it home to me, and it'll never leave me. It haunts me. I always watch the television on Remembrance Sunday, ever since the tour, and I think will be utterly overwhelmed to hear my piece being played on Remembrance Sunday. Delighted to be able to do that, and if it raises some money to help the forces and people who have been involved in conflict, then that makes me happy. I feel I've done my bit to honour them.
they march to war to serve their country home and fight once more. The pals were marching side by side with songs and laughter. Hearts were filled with pride, charging guns day and night. They mourned the dead in morning's light. Bless them all, bless them all, where the poppies grow tall. They were the bravest of the brave. They now lie side by side in endless graves. And when we hear the bugles blow, remember where the poppies still grow tall. From the dawn they gave their lives to save us one and all. Bless them all, bless them all, where the poppies grow tall. $100 years